guys, what's happening? It's the King of Games 98, and a few minutes ago, yes, you got that right, I just finished watching the entire series of the classic, kind of old now, sci-fi TV show, Firefly. So, first off, I'm going to start this video by telling you guys how I first heard of Firefly and how I came across this wonderful copy of the complete series on Blu-ray. So, starting off about how I first heard of Firefly. As well as most of you already probably know, I'm a huge, nerd. I like nerdy things. I like sci-fi. I love Star Wars. It's one of my favorite, sci-fi things. I'm pretty big into Godzilla too. I like. I just like different sci-fi like things. I like Anywho, I heard a lot of people always mention or talking about Firefly, but I had never seen it before. And so, that's pretty much how I heard of Firefly. Now, how I came across this beautiful copy of the complete series of Firefly, the TV show, on Blu-ray is, one time I was at a flea market with my dad, and we were looking at this one woman's stuff that she had set out in her spot, and she just had loads and loads of various DVDs, CDs. I think even some video games were mixed in there. Just a couple good-sized boxes just filled. And lo and behold, I pulled this copy you see before you out of Firefly, the complete series, on Blu-ray. And I asked her how much is this, and believe it or not, wait for it, I don't remember exactly, but I think I ended up paying like $1 or $2 for this. Yep, you heard me right, $1 or $2. And mind you, it's got all 1, 2, and 3 discs. That's all it was supposed to come with, 3 discs. It came with all 3 discs, and all 3 discs are spotless. They're in great shape. Even the little episode guide thing, it came with everything it was supposed to when you bought it brand new in the store. So, when I freaking bought this for like $1 or $2 at a flea market, like, I shit my pants, and like, I was literally jumping up and down. Like, I was ecstatic that I finally got a copy of the classic, sci-fi TV show series, Firefly, and then I was like, oh my God, I can finally watch it now and see, and understand what everyone was talking about, the hype over it and everything. Well, as I stated when I started this video a few minutes ago, I just finished watching the whole series. And my God, Joss Whedon, the creator, you are a freaking genius. I have never watched a sci-fi show, movie, whatever you want to say, that is anywhere or even comes close to being as good as Firefly is. So, for those of you that maybe have never seen Firefly, or know nothing about it, how could I describe Firefly to you guys if you've never seen it? To someone who has never seen Firefly, how would I describe it to you? I would describe it as like a cowboy western show meets Star Wars without the lightsabers. But, spaceships, battles, fights, yeah. Bounty hunters, yeah. I would describe it as a cowboy western show meets Star Wars. And if that doesn't help you, the The only other thing that came to my mind that Firefly really reminded me of is another show that I'm currently watching. And that bad boy is the classic 90s anime Cowboy Bebop. After watching the entire Firefly TV show, and I just recently started watching the classic anime Cowboy Bebop, I can say without a doubt that Firefly really reminds me of how Cowboy Bebop is. If you have seen Cowboy Bebop and really liked it, you gotta watch freaking Firefly, and vice versa. If you've seen Firefly, then you gotta watch Cowboy Bebop, because yes, I'm aware one is an anime and one is a TV show with real people, but you know what? They are both just as good, and they're kind of similar in a couple different ways. And that's why I decided to compare Firefly to Cowboy Bebop. But anyway, this review is mainly on Firefly. So that's how I would describe the show to someone who has never seen it. Now, I'm going to start talking about the show itself. So, Firefly, basically, the show starts off with this dude. This is Captain Malcolm Reynolds, and he buys this ship at kind of like a space junkyard, names it Firefly, gets it running, and then has a crew of only a couple people. I believe in the first episode it was him, Jane, my man Adam Baldwin, loved him in this, Kaylee, Wash, and Zoe, and Inara. Yeah, it was only those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was only those 6 in the very first episode. Then, after the very first episode, well, no, it was during it was during the very first episode. They picked up the shepherd. Oh crap. Don't tell me I forgot his name. Shit. He's the doctor. Yeah, I really did just forget his name. Anyway, he's the doctor, and this is his younger sister, River. And so, yeah, basically in the very first episode, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6 of them pick up these 3, and basically they were just picking them up for, they were bringing them aboard Malcolm Reynolds' ship to basically help out around the ship, I guess I would say. And he let them stay for as long as they wanted to. They didn't have to stay a certain time at all or whatnot. And they could leave whenever they wanted to. But basically, he was offering them jobs, or no, actually, no. Actually, my mistake. I screwed that up. No. He was offering the 3 of them transportation to, I think, another place. But they never ended up leaving the freaking ship. They freaking loved hanging out with the 6 of them, and they just all got together so well that they ended up staying on the damn ship throughout the whole series. And basically, again, why I described Firefly is really similar to Cowboy Bebop is because they are, in both shows, they are both like bounty hunters. Well, no, well, yes and no. Cowboy Bebop, I would say, is more of a bounty hunter. Firefly and Captain Malcolm Reynolds, I wouldn't say is more of a bounty hunter. He's more of like, I don't really know what the word is, but they're both very similar in the aspect that they go about, getting hired by people to do jobs. No matter what it is, no questions asked. As long as they get paid, that's all they care about. So that's really only the real major connection that I was making between the two. Okay, so I'm going to pull this little booklet out. because it has all the episodes, just because I wanted to mention something very important. So, out of all these, what was it? I think it was a total of 15 episodes. 14 episodes, my mistake. Okay, so the whole series is only a total of 14 episodes, which I know really doesn't sound like a lot, but each episode is about 40 minutes long. So it's a pretty, it's pretty long for a single episode, but it's really worth it, trust me. So the reason why I pulled out this little episode guide, it, breaks down each episode on each disc, is because hands down, my favorite episode out of the entire 14-episode series of Firefly was Janestown. Oh my God. I don't think I laughed harder or as much throughout the entire episode than I did when I first watched Janestown than any of the other 13 episodes out of the entire series. Oh my God. Janestown, hands down, no questions asked, my favorite episode. Yeah. So, just wanted to address that because the episode was just absolutely great. Yeah. I don't really know what else I can really say. I really can't say enough good about this series, honestly. I really loved it so freaking much. I'm so happy I got this and sat down and watched the whole thing. It was just so good. I loved every second of it. I really didn't want it to end. Yeah, I don't really know what else I could say right now. All right, guys. Well, I guess this is going to do it for this review because I don't really know what else, what more good I can say. I can't say enough good about this, so I guess I'm going to wrap up this review. So, my final rate for the Firefly TV show series is a perfect 10 out of 10. God bless you, Joss Whedon. You are the man, and you freaking rock. And I wanted to let you guys know that I also, in fact, own a copy of the Firefly movie, Serenity, on DVD. And I wanted to let you guys know that I just finished watching the TV show series itself. And so, some point in the near future, I'm going to sit down and watch the Firefly movie. And you bet your ass I'm going to do a review on that too. So keep your eyes open for that. You'll probably see that sometime in the near future. And yeah. Would I recommend Firefly? Hell freaking yeah, I would. Especially, again, if you like Cowboy Bebop, you gotta just watch Firefly. Like, just, there's no question about it. You just gotta watch Firefly. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. This video really means a lot to me because Firefly really meant a lot to me. Getting to know it, getting to watch it, experience it. It was such a great TV show. Fox 29, you can go fuck yourself for freaking canceling the show. Assholes. Anyway, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, look for my review of the Firefly movie Serenity sometime in the near future. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.